Okay, Team 2K TV, my NBA Airs League is back, and we left off where Blake beat Danny in the finals with his Miami Heat. So we're moving on to Season 2. Chris, I heard you had a message for us.
You all are very lucky because I found out that Kobe actually got injured.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be... difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point next to Dorte. They're the backcourt. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Noir in at the power forward.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Dimes. Puts up a three.
Hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes.
When Halliburton goes to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Dimes. 6 points for him. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Neesmith. Westbrook against Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Here's Neesmith. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Deflected. It's stolen away. Here's Dimes. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton against Zubac. Steps back and fires. They get it back. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Halliburton. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Indiana again missing. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Dimes can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. This one for three. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
George for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Indiana shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nesmith. Back to Duarte. Clock at 6. From deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Dimes. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to George. Here's Dimes. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. 12 points for him.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Halliburton outside. Turner against Zubats. Here's Nesmith. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Turner, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. To halt the run. Great D that time from Zubats.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Halliburton with the ball. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it to George. Launches it. Nora grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Dimes. He's got 18. Hits the trifecta. 21 points in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Turner. And it's blocked.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Dimes. He's got 21. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Neesmith. McConnell against Westbrook. Here's Duarte. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Such a wide-open look.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Here's Neesmith. Tipped. And he recovers. He misses the free throw. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover for the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. And here's Smith. Jacks up a three. That shot missing.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Dimes. That's 29 for him. There's the triple. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Clippers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. In the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Nwora in at the three slot.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Uncovered. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Halliburton against Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Dimes. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Duarte. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Nwora. Last game, he had 28 points. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now here's George to the inside. Westbrook. It's stolen by Halliburton. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Nwora. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Dimes. And they recover it. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Nwora. Fires the three. The shot comes out, And Los Angeles the other way now. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has had his various share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Clippers keep it alive. A nice shot by Zubac.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
With a 9-footer, it's tipped. George left side. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and a ball. George has got 5 points.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Here's Duarte. George defending. George with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dimes. Down it goes. Jams that one home.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Here's Halliburton. Shoots over Westbrook.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. That one a little long.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Dimes. Here's Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. The first free throw is good.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's Halliburton. Will it go? Duarte. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Dimes. Pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Duarte. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Dimes. He's got 44. Here's Nora. Takes one from 10 feet. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Dimes. From about 16, Zubac's shot is off.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Nora. transition. Here they come. And he takes the fantastic lead pass. Up strong for the slam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Here's Nora. Leonard defending. Westbrook against Halliburton. Here's Duarte. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
And his free throw.
And so it's Los Angeles, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Pacers with possession here. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Dimes in at the three. Small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block. Oh.
Textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Turner. With the fadeaway. That one is off.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Duarte. Pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. He's got a piece of it. Here's Dimes. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Yeah, that defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nesmith. Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Well, Los Angeles shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. George outside. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. George has got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Nesmith to win the run. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. Timeout. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
And you know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game. But sometimes
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by George.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Bounds. Last touch by George. Here's Halliburton. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Here's Dimes. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And he gets that one.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for he said it's a thigh bruise. There's a little knot in there that needs to get worked out still. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and...
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Back to Halliburton. Looking to end this cold spell. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. There's Neesmith with the three. The Pacers again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection.
And again for three.
Put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He's been nothing less than great. Three-pointers at a historic level.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
Pass to Duarte. Can they get it? And it's rejected. Leonard outside. Here's Dimes. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And this is something he does all too well. position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Nesmith. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Dimes. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. They grab their own miss. Pass to Leonard. Here's Dimes. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. George outside. Kept alive. Here's Dimes. Back to George. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Dimes. Pass to Zubac.
No.
He shoots a 3. Westbrook can't hit. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Nesmith. Oh, a big finish on that one.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the Pacers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Dimes. Up and in on the layup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Nesmith. 10 points for him. It's scooped up. The shot by Duarte, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
George for 3, and they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Dimes. Off target with the 3. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Duarte. Here's Dimes. Kicks it out to Westbrook from behind the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Leonard defending. There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. It's Duarte on the wing. Got a hand on it.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. Miles Turner out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Nwora in at the power forward. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Turner. From the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Duarte. It's deflected. Here's Dimes. Driving to the basket. Here's Highland. Knocks down the long J. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
5 to shoot. Here's Duarte. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Some changes for Indiana. Tice is checked in for Turner. Johnson comes in for Nora. And it's Hill in for Halliburton.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Inside, Duarte. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And the Pacers making a change here. Nimhard's checked in. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA
That's
where
great.
everyone is welcome.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Dimes. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Nimhard. Got a piece of it. Here's Dimes. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Gordon fires in the triple.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And it's tight missing. Well, the Clippers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And reaching a nice milestone of even 20 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Dimes.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force. And I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Indiana on offense. Pass to Tice. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dimes can't get it to go. Johnson against Batum. And there's the rejection.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Morris right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw good for Morris. Both free throws good from Morris. Gordon against McConnell. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Here's Dimes. Goes up on the baseline. No good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Great win, but what do you want to see your team get better at as the season continues?
Several things. One is not fouling. Keep it.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you?
Oh, man, I just wish that stuff would die down already, man. John, talk to me, man. Not really. I mean, they know where my head's at.
Okay, a lot of hot air that I'm hearing, but I know there were some trades, and I want to hear more about it. So, Brian, do you have more about this conspiring?
There was absolutely no collusion, and I'll tell you why. Because I sent a group chat text to everybody in Team 2K TV, and I said, breaking news. Rumors are reporting that the Golden State Warriors are aggressively pursuing a top draft pick in this year's loaded 2003 NBA draft. So that was me telling the whole league, hey, listen, guys, I'm trying to make a trade, and so should you guys. And sure enough, I moved up from the 16th draft pick all the way up to number 3. So I sent off Kenyon Martin and 2 first-round picks to the Clippers, swindled them, and I got the 3rd pick. But then later on, I found out that Blake made an even bigger trade.
Yeah, well, you know, I came in right on time, not early, as Chris likes to think, but I caught wind that Brian had made a deal. Danny was trying to get number 2 or number 1, and I think I just beat him to the punch. I traded 5 first-round picks and Larry Hughes for that 2nd overall pick, and Nazir Muhammad.
But Alexis, I will say the one great thing, the only time in my entire life I have rooted for the Boston Celtics is they had the number 1 pick to draft arguably the greatest player in NBA history, LeBron James. They can't screw this up, right? Oh, they did. Blake, talk about it.
Hey, I was ready to go with Wade or Carmelo Anthony, but the Celtics did me a service. They drafted
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Brad, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Then there's Paul George, and it's Dimes in at the 3. For 3, George, and it's Portland with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
A nice shot by Dimes.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
George, right side. Here's Dimes. Reddish covering. Pass to Highland. The 3 is up. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Dimes. And here's Zubats. Defended by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Dimes. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. 3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Pass to Leonard. Over Grant. Here's Dimes. Over to the left wing. Highland. Off target from outside. Right side Reddish. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dimes can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Now here's Reddish. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
He was very active on defense too, recording 3 steals for the game. They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchup.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Zubac's shot is off.
Long opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Sharp. The Clippers grab the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
They keep passing it to the wrong person when I flash you assist.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Outside Reddish. Here's Dimes. He played a great game against Indiana. Pass to Leonard. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Grant. Man, a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's Reddish. 5 points in the game. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Lillard, the open look. It's good from about 19 feet.
This is what happens when you try to take away Lillard's three-point shot. He just finds room in that mid-range area.
Pass to Zubats. George left side. George with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Lillard. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
We can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Tipped away. Here's Highland. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. George for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. But how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in. George, a deep 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
For 3, here's Lillard. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dimes. They get it back. George with it. Here's Highland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Leonard. Tries again. Good on the shot. And the Clippers lead by 5.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Highland.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Dimes. Reddish covering. Pass to Highland. Fires the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
So for the Blazers, Watford's checked in for Grant. Winslow comes in for Reddish. And it's Thibault in for Sharp. And here is Winslow. Pass to Thibault. Outside Winslow. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Dimes. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called, Portland.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Lillard outside. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Dimes. Give him 8. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Powell. 13 points in the win against Indiana. Pass to Westbrook. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Westbrook against Lillard. And the shot is good by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 11.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Westbrook. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Morris passes to Powell. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Lillard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Here in the first quarter, they have struggled with turnovers.
It's been all Clippers. Westbrook with it. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Westbrook. He puts up a 3. And he gets it back. 1:43 left to play in the first. Back to Morris. Clock at 4. And he comes up with a bucket.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Winslow. Lillard against Westbrook. Pass to Eubanks. They need this. Plumlee pulls down the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the wing on the left. Shoots a fadeaway. To the middle. Here's Dimes. Winslow defending. Goes back up. Dimes can't get it to go. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And a big dunk at the end of the break.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Woo, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Winslow. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Westbrook outside. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. He got it up. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard. And it's working. Don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Ryan and Zubac make up the front court. Then there's Paul George, and it's Dimes in its small forward. Here's Dimes. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They get it again. Kicks it to George.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
George draws the double. Over Sharp. And again, it's the Clippers missing. George has gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Highland. Pass to Leonard. Now the Blazers moving it up. Sharp, no good. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
Now here's Lillard, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Shoots, and the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Dimes. Three-pointer, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't push yourself back on track.
Reddish passes to Lillard. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland. Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. From the arc. Counted from distance. 17 points in the game.
The defense decides to gamble on him, and he cashes in.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Thibault. Lillard passes to Thibault. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Trailblazers shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Lillard. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Pass to Eubanks. Inside. Here's Watford. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. The shot by Watford, no good. It's been all Clippers. Lillard right side. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Dimes. He's got 19. Good work defensively by Thibault. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's George. Lillard and Sharp for the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Knocked away. George with it. Picked up by Reddish. Leonard left side. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Back to Lillard. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Highland to the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack for the layup. Leonard's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Unforced turnover. He'll drive your coach insane.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. That one's good for 2.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Dimes, defended by Lillard. Leonard can't get it to go.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Lillard with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Lillard passes to Grant. Launches a three. Again, missed by Lillard.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Dimes. Kicks it to George. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game.
That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Pass to Dimes. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Leonard. He's off on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long. Up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Little's checked in for Portland. Here's Little. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Zubats.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Grant with it. Here's Little. Here's Nurkic. And a nice finish on the layup.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Here's Dimes. 24. And the dunk by Leonard.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Sharp. Pass to Little. It's rebounded by Dimes.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
In his 3rd season, Nazir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
That one's no good. You know, talking about Little, his 2021-22 season was cut short after suffering a shoulder tear, Smitty.
B.A., I hated it. Prior to that injury, Little was having the best stretch of his career, averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 45% shooting and 40% from 3 in 13 games. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Highland for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. He's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
You gotta respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Winslow's checked in for Little.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
And the Clippers have possession. The Blazers making their last shot. Here's George. And a jam by George.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Pass to Sharp. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
And the Blazers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Leonard passes to Covington. Back to Leonard. Over Lillard. And again, it's the Clippers.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Graham. The three. The offensive rebound. And Lillard gets it to go.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Poke loose. George with it. Winslow picks him up. George passes to Leonard. And a dunk by Leonard.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. Here's Eubanks. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Now George. And that one good. George has got 16 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in for Grant. And it's Thibault in for Lillard. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Winslow. Rebound by the Clippers. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Sharp. Give him 8. Outside Winslow. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. Dimes can't get it to go. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Westbrook against Thibault. Here's Watford. It's rebounded by Dimes.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
George's shot is off.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Sharp. Thibault against Westbrook. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Dimes. Covered by Thibault. Outside Covington. George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Dimes. Covered by Thibault. It's stolen by Thibault. Floats one up. That shot off. And the Clippers will come the other way. 1:21 left in the third. Dimes. No good on the 3.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
To the left side wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is. Lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Reddish is checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Covington. Now here's Powell. He's got 7. Looking to end the drought. He buries it from 3. Powell's got 10 points.
Norman Powell has become lethal from deep. Fantastic shot.
Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Thibault. 15 seconds left in the 3rd. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And they're up an insane amount going to the break. A big difference in shooting percentage. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. Listen in to And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Trailblazers shooting 32% for this game, not what they're hoping for. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. We've got Norman Powell, Marcus Morris out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Dimes in at point.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Leonard right side. Fader on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Pass to Little. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Here's Johnson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Powell outside. Gordon outside. Pass to Dimes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now Thibault. Here's Watford. Down low. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Winslow's checked in for Knox. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Gordon. Takes a 3. And Watford pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Buries it from three.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Now here's Johnson. To the inside. Oh, good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he... So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really...
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just grab it.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Why would I not make popcorn? I feel like I'm about to watch a
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not. All right.
That couldn't have gone any better. I'd say there's a 90